Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, dear Mukisa. On the occasion of the 50th anniversary of UNCTAD, let me extend on behalf of the United Nations Environment Programme our heartfelt congratulations and also our best wishes and a happy birthday. As in a sense the younger brother or sister of UNCTAD, the United Nations Environment Programme has over the last 43 years benefited increasingly from a close collaboration with UNCTAD, with many of the experts and also many of the fora that UNCTAD has convened on trade, investment and sustainable development over the last 5 decades. Indeed, during a recent meeting with Secretary General Mukisa Kitui, we managed to identify a number of priority areas that we wish to expand and also intensify our collaboration, as we are both convinced that the work that UNCTAD and that UNEP do is not only significantly aligned, it also can complement each other in so many respects. The environmental sustainability dimension of sustainable development and indeed also the work that UNEP has been undertaking in recent years on the green economy and the kinds of policy instruments that will allow not only developed or richer nations but also developing countries, least developing countries, to make the kinds of investments and transitions in terms of energy efficiency, resource efficiency, protecting natural capital and also ensuring that sustainable use of natural resources become a main driver in future economic strategies, has often enabled us to collaborate not only at the level of global analysis, but indeed also in terms of assisting countries literally where it matters most, in capacity building, in technology support, and also in bringing the kinds of policies and legislation to the attention of leaders in developing nations that have often resulted in multiple benefits. On the occasion of UNCTAD's 50th anniversary, let me reiterate that in the United Nations Environment Programme, we are proud of the very close partnership. We admire the leadership of the Secretary General and the vision that he has brought for the coming years and the support that he has received in taking that vision forward from Member States. As you meet in Geneva, we are preparing here in Nairobi also for a world premiere. The United Nations Environment Assembly, the first time that Member States have established a universal membership forum called the United Nations Environment Assembly, will be convening immediately after your meeting in Geneva. I look forward also in the presence of Secretary General Mukisa Kitui to be able to not only make the links between the work of UNCTAD and the deliberations that you've had in Geneva and the discussions that we will be having here in Nairobi at UNEA on issues such as Sustainable Development Goals, the post-2015 Development Agenda, sustainable consumption and production, and also the illegal trade in wildlife as a basis for our closer collaboration in the future. Indeed, the linkages between environmental sustainability, sustainable development, and trade and investment have never been as obvious as today. Maintaining the natural wealth, maintaining the environmental functionality, and ultimately also creating the foundations upon which development can take place in the coming decades has a lot to do with the issues that we address in both of our respective institutions and governance fora. In that sense, a very happy birthday and many more years of leadership and pioneering work that you can bring to the United Nations family and the international community. Thank you and happy birthday from Nairobi.